What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Eve here. Taking a moment at the work job to do this quick pandemic blog, day 11. So, things are ratcheting up very quickly. Things are changing very rapidly, and information is starting to leak out. Of course, everybody has their conspiracy theories about what exactly is really going on, because nobody is really believing that y'all are doing all of this over a flu-like pandemic. We're not that stupid. So people are starting to question, like, what is really happening? What's really happening? So, of course, there's a lot of theories about, using this disease or virus to, thin out the population. Definitely it's going to hit, once it finally filters from the affluent down into, the poor classes, it would, decimate a lot of those people more quickly because they don't have as much access to health care, a lot, sleep in closer quarters, etc. So it would spread very rapidly. So there's that concern of kind of like thinning the herd, right? There's information coming out, that in certain places the National Guard has been deployed, especially those places that are high population. Knew that was coming, saw that coming. And, thereafter, very quickly, shortly after that, I'm sure vaccinations are coming. They're starting to have these talks now about a COVID vaccine coming out. Don't nobody want no COVID vaccine. Can we be clear about that? You not shooting me with no COVID. So COVID vaccine is a no for me anyway. I don't do vaccines. In general, you're not shooting me with nothing. The flu vaccine has not been helpful. Thousands of people still die every day of the flu beat. No. So anyway, COVID vaccine is coming, and one can only put the pieces together in such a way to suggest that y'all are rolling out the National Guard to make sure that people get this vaccine and to kind of set up checkpoints along the way, etc. So yeah, that's our thinking right now. And we are just trying to do whatever we can to kind of stay a little bit ahead of that thinking and make sure that we're not being reactionary, that we're being very proactive in seeing those things coming and doing whatever we can, the little bit that we can, since we're kind of like trapped here, landlocked in the States, doing what little we can to protect our family and stay safe. So that's my blog for today. I'll show you guys something else that we're doing later. So yeah, I'll probably put the videos together. So this video will probably continue. This is only a 3-minute video. I can give y'all at least 5 more minutes of content. So stay tuned. I'm going back to work. All right, guys, this is part 2 of my pandemic blog, day 11. I'm sorry. It's funny every time. So as part of our planning here and just trying to make sure that we are prepared and doing our due diligence, we're thinking about downsizing. So, yeah, we want to kind of keep as much of our cash as we can. And so we're thinking about downsizing. So today, we went to look at just one. We went to look at a travel trailer, which was our first time looking at anything like that. It would be us living in 28 feet, family. 28 feet by 8 feet. Which, considering the fact that we currently live in an almost 4,000 square foot house, family, it was tiny. Was it tiny, babe?
Yeah.
It was really small. But, I'm thinking, okay, this is an opportunity to save money. If we can kind of, do this for a short period of time, maybe a year or something like that. How much money we about to save, family? So right now, okay, so we live in Arizona. So our 4,000 square foot home with a 3-car garage is cheap as hell. So we only pay $1,400 a month for that. I know the people in New York and other places are like, bitch, that is an apartment. I know that's how much y'all pay for apartments, but anyway, that's how much we paying out here for a 5-bedroom house. I got a 5-bedroom house. It's only 3 of us who live there though, so I don't think we need all of that. I don't think we need it. So yeah, we're gonna downsize, and that $1,400 a month though, I mean, over the course of a year, if we're able to spring for something now, that's $16,000 a year that we about to have as an increase on our salary. Like, I kind of need that. Like, that's 8 for him and 8 for me. I need 8. I want an extra 8 grand per year. So I don't know, it's something to consider as we're trying to be really intentional about how we're saving money and how we're moving forward and making sure that our family can sustain itself. Shaving off $16,000 per year is kind of a good look, even if it's only for a short period of time, and even if it's only just to save the money and parlay it into later buying some land or buying a home. So if we do that for, you know, 2 years, that's $32,000, family, that we will be able to have as a down payment. That's a good down payment, $32K. And so I always wonder how these people, you know, when you go on HGTV and they're buying a home and they're like, yeah, you know, I catch butterflies for a living, and my husband, you know, draws stick figures for the army, and our budget is $3 million. And you're like, but how? But how? Somebody lying. It's because they do things like this. Like, they do extreme things like this, like go camping for 2 years and save money, or live with their in-laws, or they get an inheritance or something. So yeah, I'm just trying to avail myself to whatever is available. So we're going to see another one tomorrow. Today we saw a 5th wheel. Tomorrow we're going to go and see an actual travel trailer, and I might show y'all that one tomorrow. So check me out on the next video, part 3 of day 11. Have a good one.